there, my name is Suze. Thank you so much for being here. I work with women to help them heal and integrate their inner masculine and feminine energies so that they can have lives that feel really emotionally fulfilling and satisfying. I want to talk really briefly today about manifestation and creating an awareness around manifestation that the more and more we go into this unity consciousness, this age of Aquarius, all of these things that people talk about, as we're moving into this new world that we're creating actively, we have to expand our view of manifestation and what manifestation is. And it really needs to take on a much more feminine, surrendered aspect. And I really love it. This, to me, the more I shift into recognizing manifestation from this higher, more expansive perspective, it feels a lot more freeing and liberating and fun and joyful to me as well. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want to talk about it briefly, and then I would love everyone to drop me a comment below what manifestation means to you and where are you at in your manifestation journey? How have you manifested things in your life, and how are you actively moving forward? What do you want to manifest? Let me know in the comments below about your manifestation journey. I want to talk real briefly about this. What if manifestation is less specific than we originally thought? Back several years ago when I was learning about manifestation and I was learning more deeply about energies and how energies feel in my body, there was a lot of talk back then about manifestation is you simply see the thing that you want, whatever it be, let's just say a car or a house, right? A very specific car or a house. You identify the energies that that thing means to you. You align with those energies and the physical manifestation shows up in your life. The thing magically appears, right? And yeah, sure, that's all well and good. And that is kind of like the baby steps of getting a manifestation. And yes, it does help us our minds create some parameters around how to manifest and what manifestation is and all of those kinds of things. But what if we remember for a hot second that the mind and what we think we want, maybe there's even more that we could have that we're not even really aware of because we haven't seen it maybe with our physical eyes or experienced it with our emotional selves, our energetic selves. So what if there's something even bigger and better that we're not even aware of? So if we're focusing on very specific physical things that we want to manifest, we're actually denying the bigger thing that could be there, that the divine, the God, source, universe knows is there, or maybe even the destined path. So much of astrology right now is really showing us that so many of us are moving out of this fated life that we've been in, and we're moving into destiny. And there's a big difference between fate and destiny. Fate is more, in my experience of it, it feels a lot more karmic, right? Like I have to work through all these karmic things, pay my karmic dues, learn these karmic lessons to then be able to step into this bigger self, step into this life that is destined for me, that my soul has been trying to pull me into, that I don't even fully know what it is. But the divine God, source, universe knows and wants me to step into this magical, miraculous, magnificent life. If that's all true, I'm seeing lots of dragonflies, by the way. I just see another dragonfly. I have to tell you guys this real quick. Total change of gears, don't mind me. Squirrel moment here. I was out on my back deck, had coffee out there. The sun was so warm and beautiful this morning. And I decided for a moment to meditate, and I put my hands on my lap, and a dragonfly landed on my hand. And we were looking at each other. So I opened my eyes. I was meditating. I opened my eyes. I looked at him. We were looking at each other. He was facing me. He, she, whatever it was facing me. And I just saw another dragonfly landing on the edge of the deck out there. A lot of dragonfly energy, a lot of hummingbird energy these days for me. But anyway, back to manifestation. What if it's not about aligning with a specific physical thing that I think I want? What if there's something so much bigger and better? And it's more about aligning to the bigger energies. And for me in my journey and a lot of women that I work with, part of that is learning how to hold these bigger energies that can feel really overwhelming and scary. Sometimes happiness, I've talked about this a lot. Sometimes holding the energy of joy and happiness and peace can be very triggering and difficult for a lot of women with a lot of difficult stuff in your past, with a lot of traumatic experiences in your past. Being happy can feel very threatening. Feeling at peace and quiet and stillness can be very triggering to a lot of people, and learning to hold the enormity of that is part of the journey. And so part of manifestation is learning to hold these big, really overwhelming, really exciting, really powerful energies, and holding them and not sabotaging them, not doing something to release the energy because it's like, whoa, it's overwhelming me and I got to do something to release this energy, which ends up being impulsive and sabotaging and oftentimes instant gratification too, by the way. Instead of getting into all of that, holding it and continually aligning with these big, magical, beautiful, huge energies, powerful energies, and surrendering to whatever comes in from there, then the sky is the limit with manifestation when you're seeing it that way. The sky is the limit. And the things that will come in will be far more beautiful and magical than maybe you thought even were possible. And it's those moments where maybe you've seen other people and you're like, how are they doing this? How is this happening for them? Why? Because of this. What if anything really truly is possible? But the anything that's possible is only possible when you start aligning with the impossible energies, right? And it isn't about the specific things. Living life this way is a lot more magical and beautiful and enchanted. It feels more enchanted. It feels more surrendered. And like I said, it's liberating because you're not tying yourself down to one specific physical thing. You're leaving it open-ended for the divine to bring in what it feels is best for you. And I love that. And that is really feminine. Again, getting back to the feminine energy, you know, the more and more I go down this path, the more and more I love being in the feminine. But feminine energy in the beginning can feel a little scary because it is unpredictable. It is very non-specific. It is not specific. It is boundless. It is limitless. It is unpredictable. It is uncertainty because it's just wild and free. It can feel chaotic sometimes. It can feel messy because it is emotional. And so allowing yourself to be feminine can feel a little scary in the beginning, but the more you deepen the masculine to hold space for the chaos of the feminine, the more you actually are going to love the feminine because it is free. Freedom is entirely feminine. Freedom is feminine energy. They are one and the same. So not limiting yourself to what you see with your physical eyes and you think you want, but allowing yourself to align with the most beautiful energies that you can feel in your being and holding them for as long as you can hold them and just letting surprises and prizes come in from there. That's living good. That is a life that's gonna feel really good because you're all about feeling good as much as possible, aligning with all the things that feel really good as much as possible, and surrendering the rest from there. If you found value in this video, please do subscribe to my channel, help support my message. And you may also really appreciate a message that I did a few days ago, a video I titled Blink and You'll Miss It. It's very important to have that aspect as well. If you're learning to manifest in this kind of a way, Blink and You'll Miss It is a really supportive video to help you along that path of aligning to these really big, magical, enchanted, mystical type energies. There's other rules for manifesting in that way and other tools that you're gonna wanna develop and understand to help yourself in manifesting from this really bigger, more surrendered, more uncertain kind of way. Again, if you found value here, please do subscribe to my channel and help support my message. Thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate your energy, your time, and being here listening to my message with an open heart and an open mind. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video.